Hello, Web Pathfinder. It's a pleasure to finally with you once again. Another edition of our Growth Challenge, our Daily Growth Challenge. We are in week 6, and today we're going to be looking at environment, or this week we're going to be looking at environment and how environment impacts our growth. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 game-changing choices that you must make to create the right environment always for growth. 6 game-changing choices that we all need to make at all times to create the right environment for growth. Before then, I want to tell you a story, that illustrated to me early in life the impact of environment, in our growth. When I was in university, we used to have some boys and girls, we call vocal boys and girls. They come to the university environment to work in the restaurants, in school. They come without knowing how to speak English, but after 6 months, because of the influence of the environment, even if they cannot write, those English, but they are speaking the same level of English, as the student around them. Why? Because of the impact of the environment. So today, we're going to be looking at 6 choices, game-changing choices we all must make, to be able to find ourselves in the right environment at all times. Before I continue, I want to share with you some facts about growth and environment. 1, growth survives in a conducive environment. 2, if you want to grow to reach your potential, you must be in the right environment. If you want to grow to reach your potential, always you must be in the right environment. Also note this, no environment is constantly right for growth. That means that we need to change our environment as we grow. From time to time as we grow, we need to change our environment. In business, your environment is more important than your age and experience. I take that again. If you are in business, your environment is more important than your growth, your age and experience. Therefore, the first step towards success is to refuse to be a captive of the environment you find yourself when you started. The first step to growth is to refuse to be a captive of the environment that you find yourself when you started the journey of growth. So as I continue, I want to ask you this question, the key question. Do you believe that the environment you find yourself today is right and conducive for reaching your potential? Do you believe that the environment you find yourself today is the right environment, is the conducive environment that will take you to where you want to go in your business and your life? So let's look at the 6 game-changing choices we all must make to ensure that we find ourselves in the right environment that will take us to our right potential. The first, game-changing choice we must make is to assess your current environment. Is to do what? To assess your current environment. How do we assess our current environment? How can you assess your current environment? You do that by asking yourself sincerely this question. The first one is that, have you gone to the top too fast? If you have gone to the top too fast, you probably are in the wrong environment. 2, do you feel continually challenged in the environment you find yourself? An environment that does not have challenge is not a growth environment. So you must find yourself in an environment where you feel continually challenged, where you want to improve, you want to grow, you want to search for things, that will take you to the next level. 3, are there rooms at the top in the environment you find yourself today? Are there people that are ahead of you in your current environment? If you find yourself as always ahead of the class, you're not in a good environment. So there must be always people ahead of you that you're looking up to. So are there people that you're looking up to in your environment? 5, are you looking forward to what you have done in the past? Are you looking back, at what you have done in the past, or you're looking forward to what is ahead of you? If you're in an environment where you're always looking at what you have achieved in the past, you're in the wrong environment. The right environment is an environment that causes you to always look ahead. You have something you are expected to achieve, something you are working towards. That's the right environment. Do you wake up excited? One of the signs that you're in the wrong environment is that you wake up demoralized. In the right environment, you wake up looking forward to the day challenge. If the future looks dull, listen to this. It looks routine. The future has turned to a routine. It looks confining. It's a signal that you need a change of environment. So the first one is what? Assess your current environment. That's the first choice you need to make. The second choice you need to make is what? Is to choose to change, yourself. So once you are determined that you need to change your environment, it's not just enough to change your environment, you must also change yourself. Why is this important? That in addition to changing your environment, you must change yourself. Look at the relationship between changing your environment and changing yourself. If you change yourself, but you refuse to change your environment, growth will be slow and growth will be difficult. I take that again. If you change yourself, but you don't change your environment, growth will be slow and growth will be difficult. But if you change your environment, but you don't change yourself, like those university booker boys and girls, what happened? Change might be slow, but it will be easy, it will be less difficult. Why? Because the environment has a leveling environment, but they are not changing. But if you change your environment and also change yourself, growth will be faster and more successful. So that's the relationship between growth and environment. So once you assess your environment, you need to, and you decide that you need to change, the next step is what? You need to change yourself. Okay? As you change your environment, you need to change yourself. The third choice you need to make is that you need to change the people around you. You know, what is your environment? Your environment is the sum total of the minds around you, the people around you. That's your environment. How they impact you. That's the environment. So once you change, you are determined to change yourself. The next thing is to change people you spend time with. If you listen to my video on $1 Million Network, you will know how to create the right people around you. So look for that video and make sure that you listen to it. So how do I change the people around me? Why is it important that I change the people around me? The first thing you need to know is that you are a combined average of the 5 people you hang around with the most. The 5 closest people to you, you are going to be the combined average of them in income, in thinking, in exposure, in health, in everything. You are a combined average. 2, the people with whom you habitually associate are called your circle of influence, your reference group. And these people determine 95% of your success and 95% of your failure. The people you habitually cohabit with, you associate with, they are called your reference group. And your reference group, it determines 95% of your success and 95% of your failure. Jim Rohn said, my mentor Jim Rohn said, you can tell the quality of your health, you can tell the quality of your attitude, you can tell your income by looking at the people around us. We can tell all this by the people around us. So finally, Charles Jones said, you are the same today that you are going to be in 5 years' time, except for the people around you and the books you read. Listen to this, is very important. You are going to be the same person, the same level, if not go down, 5 years from now, except for 2 things: the people around you and the books that you read. Those are the things that will make a change. There's a rule that is called Rule of 33. I don't know, I can't remember who did that. It says for every group can be divided into, every environment, every group, whether in school, in your place of work, can be divided into 3: the bottom, the middle, and the top. Who are the middle? The bottom, rather. The bottom are people who nothing is ever good enough for. They take energy and determination out of the group. That's, nothing is ever good for them. Always complaining. That's the bottom. The middle are only happy when things are positive. So these people, their mood is determined by the environment or by what is happening around them. If things are going well, they are good. If things are not going well, they are what? They are demoralized. And the top people are people that maintain a positive attitude, whether the times are good or tough. Those are the people you need in your circle of influence. Like I said, go and look for my video, $1 Million Network. It will tell you how to create the right environment around you. So you need to change the people that are around you. That's the third choice you need to make. The fourth choice you need to make is choose to challenge yourself in your new environment. So once you get to the new environment, what do? You need to challenge yourself. How do I challenge myself in my new environment? One way you can challenge yourself in your new environment is by making your goal public. For example, we said that we're going to do 15 weeks challenge. Every week, we must do a video every Tuesday. So we are forced to do that. Why? Because, we have made our goal public, There are 2 things that pushes a man. Is deadline and an audience. Deadline and what? An audience. Once you give a deadline and you make it public, you have no choice, but to hold yourself accountable. So it's very important, that you put deadlines and announce what you want to do to an accountable party that can hold you accountable. And the fifth choice that we need to make is that you must choose to focus on the moment. When it comes to growth and your environment, you must focus on what? The moment. If you need to make changes in your life and your environment, please don't dwell on the past. Why? You can't change the past. Don't dwell on the past. Why? Because you can't change the past. Don't also worry about the future. Why? You can't control the future. So focus on the current moment and what you can do right now, what you can achieve right now. Today matters. Now is the most important aspect of your growth journey. And finally, the sixth choice we must make is that we must choose to move forward and take action despite criticism. Whether we are being criticized or not, we must choose to always do what? Take action. Growth always comes from taking action. You can't grow without taking action. And taking action almost always brings criticism. People will criticize you. There will always be someone that will tell you that what you are doing is wrong. So you can't do anything about that. So to grow to your potential, you must not only do what others believe cannot be done, you must do what you yourself believe is not possible. So if you don't try to create a future, okay, that you want, you will be left with to endure the future that you get. I hope that this was useful to you. I hope that you take this serious. So where are you in your growth journey? Is your environment right? Choose to assess it. If it's not okay, change it. Change yourself in the environment and make sure that you are taking action on a daily basis. I hope this is useful. If it's useful to you, please share it. Thank you and have a great day.